April 15th, 1989. A Saturday. The kind of morning that felt like nothing could go wrong. Across the city, Liverpool fans were waking up. Scarves on, breakfast skipped, hearts racing. Liverpool FC versus Nottingham Forest. FA Cup semi-final. The biggest stage in English football. 54,000 tickets were sold. The venue? Hillsborough Stadium, Sheffield, England. Liverpool supporters were assigned the Leppings Lane end, a smaller end, an older end, an end that was about to become a death trap. The pens behind the goal could hold 2,200 people. What happened next defied all logic. Trains and coaches poured into Sheffield all morning. Thousands of fans, one destination, one dream. But the roads near Hillsborough were gridlocked. Fans were late. Thousands still outside at 2:45 p.m. Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield was in charge of policing the match that day. He had taken over the role just 19 days before. Experienced in rank, inexperienced in this stadium. By 2:30 p.m., the crowd outside Leppings Lane was crushing. People couldn't move, couldn't breathe. 6 turnstiles, thousands of people. The bottleneck was getting dangerous by the minute. Fans were being crushed outside the ground before they even got in. People were screaming. A police officer radioed Duckenfield. "People will die out here. Open the gate." Duckenfield gave the order. Exit Gate C, a large vehicle gate, was opened. 2,000 fans poured through in minutes. No stewards, no direction, no warning.
The natural flow led everyone down the central tunnel, straight into pens 3 and 4. Those pens were already full, but nobody knew. Nobody stopped the tunnel. 3 p.m. Kickoff. The roar of the crowd masked the screams from the pens. Inside pen 3, people were being pressed from behind. The barriers were the only thing ahead.
I'll take it from here, Marcus. People could not raise their arms, could not turn around, could not breathe. A young woman felt her ribs crack. The man beside her had already gone limp. Fans at the front screamed at police through the fence. "Open the gate! People are dying!" The officers assumed it was hooliganism, a pitch invasion attempt. Nobody opened the gate. 3:06 p.m. A police officer on the pitch finally saw the truth. He radioed to stop the game. The referee stopped play. Players stood frozen. A hush fell over Hillsborough. Fans tore advertising boards from the perimeter, turned them into stretchers. The pitch became a triage zone. Mouth to mouth, chest compressions, prayers. There were only 2 ambulances inside the ground. Only 2. 96
people died. 766 were injured. The youngest victim was John Paul Gilhooly. He was 10 years old. Within hours, the cover-up began. Senior officers met behind closed doors. Duckenfield told the FA that fans had forced Gate C open. It was a direct lie. Police began altering witness statements, removing any mention of their own failures. West Midlands Police rewrote 164 statements. 164! All in the name of truth, of course. Then came the Sun newspaper. April 19th, 1989, 4 days after the disaster. The headline blamed the fans, claimed they pickpocketed victims, attacked police, urinated on rescuers. Every single word, a lie. Merseyside erupted in outrage. Newsagents refused to stock the Sun. Some never did again. The families were told their loved ones caused their own deaths. Imagine hearing that. For years, the families fought alone. Courts, inquests, rejections, doors slammed in their faces. Every attempt was blocked. The establishment had closed ranks. The truth was buried deep.
But the families never quit, led by people like Trevor Hicks, who lost both his daughters that day.
the Hillsborough Family Support Group formed. 96 families, one voice, one demand: truth. In 2009, the Hillsborough Independent Panel was established. Finally, someone was listening. In 2012, the panel released its findings. 450,000 documents reviewed. The truth was devastating. The fans were not responsible. The police had lied systematically for 23 years. Prime Minister David Cameron stood in Parliament and apologized on behalf of the state. A new inquest was ordered. The longest inquest in British legal history began. For 2 years, the families sat through every detail, reliving every moment, every decision, every lie. April 26, 2016, the jury returned. 27 years after the disaster. Unlawful killing. The victims were unlawfully killed. The crowd was not to blame. Outside the court, families fell to their knees. 27 years. Finally, the truth. Duckenfield was charged and tried. The man who gave the order finally faced justice. The son eventually apologized. Merseyside still doesn't forgive. Still doesn't buy it. Every year on April 15th, Liverpool FC holds a memorial. The names are read. All 96. 96 people walked in. None walked out. But their truth finally walked